Hello guys, welcome back to a new series on the channel, and for the next 12 days, Movies with James is actually doing a 12 days of Christmas. And the first day of that 12 days of Christmas, we are reviewing Spirited. Yes, myself and Chloe have put a load of movies into a spinny wheel thing, and we are spinning the wheel every time we want to watch a Christmas film. And for the next 12 days anyways, I'm going to be doing a Christmas movie review every single day in the run-up to Christmas. So today we are reviewing Spirited, directed by Shawn Anders and starring Will Ferrell as well as Ryan Reynolds. This is the Apple TV Plus movie, so it is on Apple, the subscription service, if you are interested in watching it. This came out in 2022. I missed this. I wanted to watch it around the time that it came out, but completely missed it. And we are where we are. However, this is a fresh take on a Christmas Carol. There's a few Christmas carols, in terms of iterations of it. And Ryan Reynolds basically is playing this, I guess, twat in a way. And, he's not a very nice person, bit of a Scrooge. And Will Ferrell is the Ghost of Christmas Present. There's a few other characters in there, obviously, the Ghost of Christmas Past, the Future, etc. And it's a modern take on that. And, we learn a bit more about the actual ghosts themselves. Will Ferrell is a character wanting to be immortal. It is also a musical, as you can see here on top. It is a musical, so it's got musical numbers throughout into the movie. Very eccentric musical, I will say. Very extravagant with how it is actually doing things in terms of the songs. There's like lights on the set and stuff like that. And it is pretty fun and interesting, to be honest. I will say, for me though, what makes a Christmas movie is the spirit, and Spirited has a lot of spirit and it has a lot of magic in there, which makes it really, really fun. It's a fun film. Obviously, you've got two probably the modern day comedy people, Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds in there. It's a fun film. You're not expected to come out of this thinking this is not going to be funny, because those two are in there, so it's going to be funny, and it is. It's got full of charm. It's got a load of fun moments in the film as well, and it's really, really good and wholesome and nice. What lets this down for me though is the fact that it is a streaming film, and it feels like a streaming film. It feels like a TV movie. It feels not very high budget, and it doesn't feel very polished. But, Christmas films in general ain't very polished, This is a fun movie that has some good characters in there and also has some good moments. The songs are quite weak. I mean, I watched this a couple of days ago and I can't remember any of the songs in the movie, to be honest. So, it is a forgetful movie from that point of view. But the performances of Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds are arguably really, really good. There's a lot of deep meaning messages in there as well, especially how the movie ends and like the journey that is taken. And I guess the whole Christmas Carol story in general is very deep moving and, underlying messages in there. And it's quite deep. If you're a kid watching a Christmas Carol, it's a very deep movie in terms of, you don't want to be bad in your life because it'll come back and bite you. And when you die, people won't actually remember you and they actually will be thankful that you're dead, kind of thing, So the whole story of Christmas Carol in itself is very deep. This does have a bit more of a light-hearted approach on it in terms of, the comedy side of it and, all of that. However, it's still very, very good. But as I say, the musical aspect is very forgetful. It does feel like a TV movie, so it does feel a bit lackluster. Rating it though, I actually gave it a 3 stars. I said it felt like that TV movie. It didn't feel like a Christmassy, amazing, good movie, like in terms of other movies I'm sure we'll get to over the 12 days of Christmas here. But it doesn't feel that fantastic and that revolutionary. It has fun moments in there, has some good cast members in there, not just, those guys in terms of Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds. We get Patrick Page in there. We get Octavia Spencer in there. Tracy Morgan's also voicing the Ghost of Yet to Come. So there is some good actors in there and some good caliber of people in there that definitely carry the movie. But I think some of the decision making between the direction, the songs, some decisions in terms of, how the movie was going, how it looked as well with the visuals of like the musical, like too over the top musical aspects. There is some definite downsides to this film, which is I think why 3 stars for me is a fair score for Spirited. Yes, that is the first day of 12 days of Merry Christmas here on Movies with James. I'm going to be watching a Christmas movie every single day, and of course we're using the spinny wheel, so it's a randomized one. I'm really excited to do this. Obviously, actually watched like 12 Christmas films on the channel, but stay tuned for that, coming soon every single day. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.